It's a complementary kind of thing. It may look pretty severe, but it doesn't look to me like there's necessarily gloom at the end of or doom at the end of the darkness. You know, I think that it's just, you know, opening a dark alleyway up to the light, and I think, you know, when we get out of that corridor, we'll see that there's a limitless light that we'll be bathing ourselves in when we get to it, and I think your life, you know, like whether you wanted it or not, is a testimony to the real hope. My goodness, I mean, you've overcome something that many would have died in, you know, the lymphoma and everything else, or just the despair of it. You know, you could have turned out much differently, and yet something has made you into the vibrant, beautiful, radiant being that you are. And you know, you're just. I can see that you're on a way that is going to just increasingly let you give that to more and more individuals and beings. And my goodness, what a gift! Like I said, you are a gift and a treasure, and thank you for offering that and just being with us. Wow.
Well, thank you. I always say it takes one to know one. So if you see that, you must be that.
Oh, really? Interesting. But I was wondering, could you possibly maybe play something now that we've been on the guitar, been sitting here all this time, and I didn't know we'd be talking this long, but you know, it's an extremely interesting and I think useful story what you've been telling us, and it's real. And please sing for us. I think that'll tell everyone what you're really about. Great. So I'm just going to get out of the way to make sure everything's running.
I was going to share a mantra that is quite universal. It's one that has enormous power because it's been repeated so many times over literally thousands of years. These mantras, I'm obviously not going to sing call and response with myself unless you'd like to sing with me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get some volunteers, but in the meantime.
Yeah. So I'll just share with you this Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva Nama Om. This mantra is bringing our awareness to that force of life that is untouchable, that doesn't come and go. We can tap into really at any moment. There's another mantra that is exclusively about the heart, because from my perspective, if we only are in the realm of consciousness and we don't check in with the heart, then it can end up being a very cold endeavor, and that's not, to me, that's not a whole spiritual experience either. So that's what this song is about. Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva Nama Om. 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 Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe Gopal. 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 You guys gonna sing with me?
Sure.
Oh, okay, fantastic. All right, yeah, excellent.
Can we just scooch in here? Or?
Please do, yeah. So
Sure.
I sing a line and then you guys sing it back to me. It's very simple. So
Right here.
it's as if I'm proclaiming this line and then you guys can help me go, yes, consciousness alone is.
Good idea.
Yeah. There you go. Here we go. Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva Nama Om. 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 Throw another one at you. Do it again. Go back to cone response. Shiva. and on, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Pieces are like half an hour or 40 minutes long these days.
I like that.
There you go. It's
Well,
awesome.
this is something I've been doing myself for years,
Okay.
so maybe it's time to get more community about
All
this for me.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's easy to just go into it and other melodies come out, and
Exactly. Yeah, it's totally experimental music. There's no rules at all.
Hey.
It's funny when you get the
no
when people
rules,
get that.
just spirit
Just
rules.
Exactly. People always come in and, well, I don't know if I'm going to hit the right notes, and it's like, doesn't matter.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's obvious though that it's fun too.
Oh, it's a riot. Exactly. I've never had more like pure bliss, joy in my life. The shared joy is really phenomenal.
So do you do this kind of thing, responsorial practice at your kirtans?
Exactly. That's what it is. That's what traditional kirtan is. Yeah, exactly. Kirtan. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, please come on January 8th. That would be awesome to have you.
What time is it, January?
7 to 9.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Yeah.
All right, and it's so easy once you know the words. I mean,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it lends itself because it's more for the sake of the repetition, and the intellect gets its job of doing the repetition, and then it's off the hook, and we can just stay in that sort of meditative, but very enlivened place, just very very alive and very creative. That I stopped trying to put the governor on. Oh, I did that different again, and oh, I did it differently again, and you know that there's just this. That all bets are off. We can just whatever creativity is there waiting for us in the moment. We have permission in Kirtan to give it a whirl. So
Well, it sounds great. It's really a lot of fun to do.
awesome.
So go to this Moksha Yoga place on the 8th. Is that going to be a continuing thing?
Exactly. That starts every second Saturday. After that, we're doing an event right through now. It's scheduled until April. And today, livekirtan.ca has all of those dates there, and you can book yourself in.
I mean, knowing how wonderful it is, just doing it would seem to be a real invitation for anybody who wants to try this to participate, because
Exactly. Yeah. No risk.
yeah, and it's
Yeah,
fun, and you know, you're just kind of singing with a lot of other people who are singing, and it doesn't take a lot of skill, right? I mean, I think we
Absolutely,
can find
yeah.
our own voice doing that eventually.
Everybody's got a voice. That's something that I noticed. That we all, it's kind of a birthright to use our voice.
Yeah.
And the number of people, and that's how I got into this, that someone would always approach me, well, can you teach me how to sing? And I'm like, well, I have no formal music training at all. So I'd think, well, I don't know if I can, but it always came down to the very simple thing of giving them permission. I remember one woman, and like within 10 minutes, there was this operatic voice. I was like, are you kidding me? So somewhere along the line, we lost permission.